What's up, everybody? Welcome, Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Let me make sure we got the mic up. Yep, absolutely. All right, so a couple things I want to talk about. I haven't been streaming a lot lately. There's been a lot of things going on. We already know the impact that COVID is having on everybody's lives, and I've been avoiding streaming for multiple reasons. One, everything in my world's a little upside down. Two, trying to avoid the confrontation and the conflict of people's opinions, to be honest. But another thing I want to talk about today is I've been playing Magic the Gathering Arena because it's been more time manageable for me as a player. And one of the biggest things that I keep reading into, especially when it comes to Arena, is they're looking to extend this to other platforms. That would be mobile and consoles. And I really think it's going to benefit Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro to venture forward into cross-platforming. Now, hopefully when they utilize multiple platforms, they keep it cross-platform, meaning we can compete with each other through an open network. It makes the gameplay a lot more dynamic, and I think it would really lend itself to what the game's capable of. Now, as far as esports goes, I still think there's a couple of minor problems, that need to be addressed with Magic the Gathering, and hopefully during, in further development, they iron out a couple minor things. Nothing major, just, a couple like lag spikes here and there, crashes, things like that. But if they're able to do that, this game could be very well underway to fulfilling what Wizards of the Coast hopefully has envisioned. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into some dailies and get some stuff going out of the way here. Now, I got to attack with 30 creatures. You know what? I do like this deck. It's one of my favorite decks. I'll bring back the little burn deck, just, for a little bit. I might even play my flash deck. I've been messing around with editing some decks today, so we'll see. Oh, try not. Wow, look at that deck. That is a very large deck. I don't know if I like the lack of land. Look at that. 200 card deck. A 200 card deck. What the fuck, yo? Wow. Wow. I wouldn't recommend playing with 2 land, especially one that's going to come in tap, but oh well. 200 cards over. That's wow. That's a deck. That's a deck. Holy spliff, that's a flipping deck. Be nice. I'll say hello first. I hate this board. You can't do nothing on it. Yeah. Am I gonna win by default? It's gonna start coming. Oh boy. Yep, there it is. I was about to say, gotta do something. One more land, one more land. Damn it. Got him. That's even a shit hand, but oh well. Can't have those like drawn out hands against a lot of piddler decks. They're too effective. Way too effective. Imagine if I had Calamity out. Or I had the fourth. You know, it would have just been bad. Yeah, I mean, we can roll it. And I got 2 Chandras. I can blow up stuff if needed. But oh, baby, baby. Okay, this is where we hold off for a second. Because he's playing a flash. He's gonna have to make a hard decision. Flash counter. He's gonna have to bring it. Oh, control deck. Okay, that's fine. I'll give him a target here.
A bunch of new burn spells to try on you. Say hi to my fiery friends.
He's not gonna block. Because he's want to take that out. Right.
I'm telling Mother Ludi on you.
Oh, whoa, cool. That's actually badass. Thank you.
Sit back and watch it burn. Say hi to my fiery friends.
I know that card. This deck will fuck you up too. Don't let him
Let's light it up.
get the feedback off of it. That would be bad. He's tapped out.
Go get him, buddies.
Still doesn't have enough. I don't blame you, dude. Yeah. Sad thing is, in about 2 more turns, he's going to take this game over. He's either going to counter now or he's not.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Oh, you little bastard. That's a good call, though. Can't hate on that. It'd be awesome if I could pull a Calamity. Psych him out with the NX, have him counter it, and then put out the Calamity next turn. It'd be game over. Getting a 2-for-1 draw. Oh my god, yes! And when you think it can't get it. It's game. Did you have it? Did you have the counter? If not, that's a game. That's it. That's game. Whoa. What? I hate this deck. I hate playing against it, to be honest. I hate playing against this deck. Because of stuff like that. In certain formats, Calamity's actually been completely banned. I think there was about 2 weeks ago I did a format where it was historic. I think it was historic. It was a limited historic event. And they actually banned Calamity. And I'm just thinking, why wouldn't you? Why would you come out with a 2 enchantment that deals 1 for 1/1? Why? That's one thing I keep questioning Wizards about. Like, there's certain things you just don't do. Maybe 3 or maybe a 3 cost, but a 2 cost, no, absolutely not. Shit like that, I think you got to bring in. You're supposed to bring in back Circle of Protection. I mean, why not? Why not bring back Circle of Protection? Why not? What? At this point in the game, why not bring back Circle of Protection? Why not? I just don't get it. I mean, I know at one time a lot of people were like, Cop is so OP. right? But it costs 1 mana for each time you utilize the effect on whatever. I mean, so why not bring back out Circle Protection? I mean, I get it for direct damage. You put it. There's certain things that, but you could come out with like a version of Cop where it be placed per whatever. It's an enchantment, maybe costs instead of 2, 3, and then 1 per. I mean, I think that's acceptable because you already have like Calamity. I mean, here you go. It's just, that's just stupid. Okay. Okay. That's, well, that is nasty. He's either going to get rid of it now. Oh, he's not. Oh, boy. I don't know, homie. I probably would have soaked that one up. Now let's see if he'll get rid of his little druid, which I doubt. Is he going to? No. He got the 4/5 out. We'll give him credit there. Now we'll hold off because we're going to bank this up. I'll show you guys what I mean. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Oh no. Oh, he brought the goose out. That could be that could screw me. I'm not gonna lie. That's bad. I need something to blow that out of the water. Totally. One thing I hate about green decks. They bring out big stuff early, can block everything. Not yet. That little fucking thing is gonna get on my nerves. I can't block the questing beast, I don't think. Oh no, I can. Absolutely. I think we got him. He doesn't have reach because he's... Well, he would have reach. Ugh. Still 6 and whatever. Question of it is, does he want to lose it? He's like, hell yeah, I do. Doesn't understand I'm going to get a shit load of little dudes. It's bad. It's bad. You're getting suckered. You just got suckered, dude. Watch this. Oh boy. Got it? Two more. It's game. He's gonna have to eat food. He has to eat food. He just died. He committed suicide. One thing I hate about this card is just stupid. Now get ready for the bodies to hit the floor. Yeah. Shit's no joke. Oh, looky, looky. Let's pick up another pack, too. And let's get a Theros pack. Kind of switch it up a little bit. See what we get. Guild pack. Storm Herald. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. There's not many Ikoras I don't have. Song of Creation. I probably could use another one of those. I think that's my second song. I'm gonna check. It's kind of these delays that you kind of like, eh. Oh, nope, that was my fourth. So I have 4 of them now. Third guild pack, and I got my 4th Storm Herald. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let me check out. Okay, so we got the dailies done. And the Calamity, man, I'm telling you, I just called it Calamity. It's ugh, gross. It's a gross deck. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. It's pretty gross. What do I want to play? Cream Dream. That deck is stupid. I like this deck, but let's go with another. Well, I didn't get to play Armageddon, I think, yesterday. I mean, I got to play the Plane Kick, but no, I played that the other day. I'll go with my Stonehenge. I really do like this deck. It's kind of iffy about the meta, but if it starts like by 4th turn, if you can mount it right and get everything going, you're good to go. But unfortunately, prior to that, it's a pain in the ass. Oh, and I'm gonna go first with that hand. I mean, I love these, but man, I'm not suicidal. That's better. One creature. Oof. Hello. Put back a forest. I mean, it's going to seem weird the way I do this. Because I will actually put out a 1/1 stone coil serpent. And I will. Because by the time I'm done, it'll end up being, like, huge. Because by third turn, I want to start being able to pull. Draw. So... this guy goes. Come on, man. For real. Ah. I could win by default. And he could have crashed. It happens in this game. Not often, but it does. Now, if he's not there, it'll do the hourglass thing again and I'll win. I think the second one on this one's a win. Not the way that I really had hoped to pull a W, but I don't like winning this way. Mine. They need to make more clickables for stuff like this, so your ADHD is just kind of like, when. Damn, man. Not the best idea to win, but whatever. Alright. I like this deck. I really do. Hits and misses, though, in comparison to the meta. It has a lot of, like... It's pacing. I mean, one wipe and it's game over for you, and that's why it doesn't compete. There are too many, like I said yesterday, there's too many ways to dispose of creatures in a mass group, and it's kind of sad that the game's gotten to this point. Actually, I really like this hand because I don't have a second. I mean, my draw is kind of limited due to my my champion over there, but I got my Paradise Druid and I got my All That Glitters. Oh boy, that's... Oh boy. Now this combo has been a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I could probably use that. Especially with the Hydra. Enchantment deck. Something tells me. Something tells me. That could bode very well for me with this in a lot of ways. I'll show you. We'll keep the Banishing Light. We'll put out the champion now. Typically I wait and I'll put the glitter on, but since I'm not going to tap the druid, I don't need to worry about it. I do need to worry about the champion. There are ways he can go ahead and, like, you know, banish it, lock it down, and if he does that, I'm kind of in a pickle in certain ways, but, you know. Okay. That's interesting. Now, I'm not going to tap the druid. That's not the point. Because I don't want to make the druid a target until I can get vigilance on her. Bring that in tapped. And it's pointless to attack because it's got a 4 wall. So we're going to wait for him to drop down something so we can banish it. See, I told you. One of the major problems with these decks is the control factor. And it is. It's a real underlining problem as a whole. Now, I know, unfortunately, this dude does not... He's running an enchantment deck is what he's doing. We're going to force... we'll double up. Now, he's probably going to bring out Teferi next to bounce it back. Narset. Yeah, it's a Planewalker deck, and I'm hosed in that element. Now, remember, I said enchantment. He has an enchantment, so by, like, see, there's the unsummon. If I want to just banish it, that's what I want to do.
I shall miss your company.
Get that life. Now he's going to unsummon it. Karn. Okay. That's cool. Now the problem now I have, if I do anything, I'm kind of being put in a pickle there. So we'll just take Karn, lock him away. We already have the hedge. I'm pretty much just trying to keep up as best as possible at this time. I mean, see, it's going to be a 0-1. So it's pointless to bring it back into play. So just let him have it, because if it returns back into play, it'll be a 0-1. It's not going to have the counters on it that I initially put on it. So I'm not going to waste my time trying to banish his casket just to get a creature that is not productive anymore. Now he's probably going to counter if he has it. Now, he won't be able to target it, so he's got to blow everything on this. He's got to wipe the board. Because you can't target the druids unless it's tapped. And remember, he's got the unsummon. So I really do need the other enchantment before I would attack with this. but I'm trying to coerce him to, right, using the Shattered Sky or something, right. Okay, so we should be able to do 6. He's going to bounce it back, but that's fine. We're anticipating all of this. We're just trying to exert our dominance. Right. It's a fucking... This is what I see, this is what I'm telling you. It's all about destruction. All about destruction. And it's so... It saddens me what this game has just become. Because that's what... This is what this game has become. Destruction, destruction. Put out some cheese-ass combos. And just pull out destruction, man. It's sad, but... This is Magic. This is the state of Magic the Gathering. This is the state of it. This is why I'm totally against, like, making things too accessible. Control has been one thing. I mean, blue control has always been real. Part of Magic fundamentals. But when you pair destruction at such a cheap cost, I mean, that to me is what's scary. It's what's really scary about what's happened in this game. It's going to counter. Right. And he's just going to bounce it back with the unsummon. And I'll lose the enchantment. Here's the predictability. So predictable. I mean, I could gain life all day, but he's just looking for certain cards. And it makes other decks you can't compete. And that's why I keep trying to say, when it comes to card designs, cost has to be associated to the effectiveness of what's being put down on the field. It's just the way it goes. I mean, I still love this game. I'm just being a little, critiquing a little bit because I've been playing Magic since the 90s. And I just felt like when I used to go to tournaments, it was hard to even find cards that had effects, because just the obscurity of, if you were in a draft back then and you were trying to actually, compile a decent draft tournament, to find a card that had an effect, you was hoping that you would at least have it, configured within your collective arrangement that you already put together for your draft, what you were pulling. But now everything has effects, which isn't bad, but the association to the cost is completely gone out the window a lot of times. And I understand they want to give some cards a value to the players, but it determines too much of how the game is going to go. It's beyond predictable, and I basically called play by play what was going to happen prior to it happening. Even before I said this deck is not going to compete against a destruction deck. And what do I face? A destruction deck. That's what I'm trying to say, man. It's just, there's a lot of things, and that's the meta. It's the meta right now, is destruction, enchantments, destruction, planewalkers. And if you can get out some fast hitting cards, it sped up the game to an incomprehensible way of new players grasping what Magic the Gathering is about. It's just, it's a great game. It still is, but for newer players, it's hard to grasp the fundamentals. I mean, the tutorial will only teach you so much, and when you're trying to get into how the game's supposed to, be organized, and how do you get these combos and the pros and cons of each color. Like, I don't think a lot of players even understand the dynamic behind the 5 color arrangement. They just see what other players are playing or watch a YouTube video and mimic it. That's what they do. And that's unfortunate because it loses the diversity in what the Magic the Gathering is supposed to embody. And I just think that the card designers, the mechanic designers, not the actual artists, need to sit back and just be like, we kind of put ourselves in a fucked position with a lot of the way the mechanics work. I think Ikora Mutation was supposed to do that, but unfortunately, there are cheap mutations. But once again, with this meta and destruction, the being as cost effective as it is, it's unreasonable to keep relying on a mechanic that's never going to be utilized to its full potential, because you set cards against it. You've already sabotaged your entire new cards coming out because of mechanics that you've already put out prior. And like Calamity, I've only adjusted 1 card in 2 sets in that whole arrangement. Why? Because it's the cost association is just too effective. It is. It's sad but true. But anyways, man, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna continue doing my thing. I hope I was educational today for anybody who's ever who hasn't played Magic, and for anybody who has played Magic, drop a comment, leave a feedback, and I would like to get your opinion on it. What do you think? If you played Magic for a long time, what is your thoughts about the evolution of Magic the Gathering? I would love to get your feedback. All right, once again, I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystic's MMOs. As always, have a nice day.